It's Thursday the 12th of December. This is your 5-minute Chelsea Staff News with so much to talk about today. Plenty of transfer speculation and words from Tony Rudiger. Let's get cracking. Straight into it today, and as you can see, The Guardian, Chelsea's Frank Lampard wants strikers in the January transfer window. He's got 150 million to spend next month, and they're linking players such as Jadon Sancho, Wilfried Zaha, Timo Werner and Moussa Dembele. The Guardian, in this particular article, has quoted Frank Lampard after he spoke after the Lille game the other night, and it was interesting to hear what he said. And what he said is, I will look at all areas of the team, but I think it's quite clear in the summer that you lose Eden Hazard, who was a huge part of scoring or creating goals last season and the season before that. I think we found ways as a team we can still be competitive. We've shown in the league and now the Champions League. But if we're looking at if we can get even better, can we get better in forward areas to help the idea of being more clinical? I think we'll always look at that. Interesting to see, and as you can see there, Jadon Sancho and Wilfried Zaha are being linked. It looks as though the man they're looking for at the moment in January, which is more than likely to be done, is Wilfried Zaha. It's all over social media this morning. It looks as though Frank Lampard has identified Wilfried Zaha as the January transfer, up to 80 million. Who would give us more variety in attack, with the second option of the £150 million to spend, Nathan Ake for £40 million. Possibly £120 million this January. Wilfried Zaha is keen on the move. He's only 27 and he wants to get back playing at the highest level. But as I said on my Twitter this morning, he needs to have the right mentality. Went to Man United, didn't succeed, went back to Crystal Palace. He needs to step up and continue to work hard and improve every day if he comes to Chelsea. Now, it looks as though the deal could be done. Palace have identified a replacement. They've identified Dwight McNeil from Burnley as the replacement for Wilfried Zaha, and they could probably sign him for 20-30 million, and they'll still make a good profit from Zaha. So, Zaha looks as if he is the man that's been identified by Frank Lampard in January. More on Chelsea's possible targets, and the Mail and the Sun have both commented on the fact that Chelsea have sent scouts to watch Moussa Dembele and Timo Werner as they prioritise the striker in January, with Olivier Giroud looking to leave. More on that in a second, but there's all sorts of speculation. As I said, this article is also in the Sun. Timo Werner, highlighted there for Red Bull Leipzig, has scored 20 goals in just 22 games this season and is catching the eye of the big guns in Europe, and Chelsea are well aware of his potential. Also, Moussa Dembele, who's free scoring for Lyon in France after a move from Celtic. More now on Willian, and Juventus have made contact with Chelsea over possibly signing Willian, whose contract expires at the end of the season. That's reported in the Mail and also in the Sun. Willian enters his final 6 months of his contract next month, and if there's no deal agreed with Chelsea, he is then free to discuss a potential move with suitors. Obviously, Maurizio Sarri worked with him last season at Chelsea and wants to take him to Turin and Juve. Olivier Giroud is now eyed by 2 European giants, and it's clear that Giroud, who's hardly featured at all this season and who wants to make sure he's involved in Euro 2020 for France, is looking to move away. Football London have got the article. They are stating once again that Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid are eyeing Giroud in a possible deal next month. So to news of the deal that was rejected by Roman Abramovich yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Todd Boehly made a bid for Chelsea, the owner of the LA Dodgers, and it was rejected firmly by Chelsea. It looks as though this guy won't give up and he's preparing to up his bid for Chelsea. And the article running on the Telegraph, winning is the name of the game for Todd Boehly. It may not be easy for Abramovich to shake him off. Finally, Tony Rudiger has been talking and he's confident his injury troubles are now over. The injury that's plagued him throughout most of the season, he made a comeback against Wolves away, only lasted the first half, having broken down again. And it's taken him this long to get back, and it was great to see him back, getting involved in making crunching tackles on Tuesday night. He's been talking of his injury problems and he said, "It's not the first time I've been injured for a long time. The first time at Chelsea for a long time, but other clubs know. I always came back very good. That's what I do. I had the operation, the surgery. You listen to the doctor who did the surgery, and you have to be patient and just wait for your time. That's what I did. The coach let me have a little pre-season. It was for 2.5, almost 3 weeks, and I really thank him. It was good for the legs, but not for the heart. So it was a really good idea for him. I have to say thank you to everyone, the backroom staff, the coaches for their patience, and also the fans for their patience. Rudiger is back, and hopefully he can cement his place in that team, and then it's down to the other three to fight for the place next to him. That's it from me. Thursday the 12th of December, another dark, miserable, gloomy day in London. Let me know what you think about anything discussed in the video. The transfer speculation, Giroud, Williams contract being back. Let me know what you think. Post your comments in the comments section below. I'd love to read as many as possible. And also on my website if you're watching this video on the website. Follow me social media, Chelsea Daft, Facebook, Twitter, the website chelseadaft.org. And while you're there, if you like this concept, smash the hell out the like button for me. And then hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, but make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you're notified when these videos come out so you don't miss anything. But thank you so much for your support. Enjoy the day. See you all tomorrow.